My name is Gabrielle Walsh, and I'm based out of Los Angeles.
Beautiful. So, my lovely, prior to joining WCA, what would you say was the biggest problem or the biggest issue in your life, and how is that affecting you?
So the biggest issue in my life was I was getting comfortable and complacent with where I was. I had taken LMA and made a quantum leap in my career as an actress. And I got a series. I'm making 10 times more than, or am making 10 times more than I had before, which is a whole other level of life. But I felt myself getting burned out. I felt that I wasn't really living in what I had embodied before, and that each level that I've gone to, or whatever, there was an average there, and I was getting complacent. And I know that there's more within me, and I know that I have more, and there's so much more, and that level that I really truly see and believe myself to be, rather than where I was kind of settling because I didn't want to shine as bright as I could. And so when this opportunity came along, I was like, yes, let's go. Let's step into this future. Let's step into this belief, this future self, this self that I already am. And here I am.
And here you are. So on that note then, did you have any concerns about coming here, or any issues, any problems that would have prevented you from showing up?
Any concerns that I had coming here was mostly around just work, because my work has taken up, my life. Like, hey, they say go, then you have to go, you have to be there, that's your employment. And so when this opportunity came around, it was last year, and I remember the year before, I had interviewed, and I didn't end up getting in. And I remember when I was there and I was doing the interview, I was like, well, I might have work, I might not. And there was kind of this like non-commitment that was happening. And when I reinvested in LMA online, the 6-week live courses, I was like, no, I need to recommit. And I need to recommit with everything that I am. And so, like, I don't know what's going to happen next year, but I know I'm going to be here, and I'm going to expand and be my best self.
Yes, absolutely. Girl, I remember we had the interview.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I was like, where do I remember? Okay, anyway, this is conversation for another time. But so on that note then, you made it here, you're sitting in front of me. What would you say made you the happiest or surprised you the most about being here at WCA?
What surprised me the most about being in WCA is I don't know if I can truly describe it with words, but I felt like my heart just opened and expanded. And one of the things that has really gotten to me was honoring your potential. And that not being in the normal things that we think, like, okay, the car, the house, the monetary gains necessarily, that's just a result of what that is. But where does your heart lie? How do you impact others? And I felt my heart sing and open up, and these new possibilities come before me, and the way that I started to speak to other people, to see other people without, having this wall up. I didn't realize that I had that wall up, and life had kind of, just put this little layer, this shield. I was still connecting, but the way that I was connecting was with a level of fear, and I feel that level just dissolving. And I'm just so excited for the next chapter to see everything that I can become.
Absolutely. So on that note, then for you specifically, what would you say was the biggest breakthrough or aha moment or realization that you had at WCA?
The biggest realization that I've had was that I've been a hard worker all my life. And when I reached this new level, that was great in, other people's eyes, and even in my eyes at one point was great. But when I reached that place, I realized, wow, this is requiring a lot from me. And I don't think I can do it. I stopped believing in myself. I'm like, I'm gonna keep stepping because that's what's expected of me, but do I really believe that I can take on the heights that are being presented to me? And I was afraid of hard work. I was afraid of really the limiting belief that I wasn't going to be enough. And I feel like with the activations, with what we've done, that I've been able to break through that here in this retreat.
Absolutely, and we've seen that, girl. We've definitely seen that. So now on that note, for people who are, listening to your story and maybe they feel inspired or encouraged by you, but they feel like, oh, good for her, like she was able to do it, but I can't. You know how like all of the limitations come in and the circumstances and all of that. So they feel like maybe they want to do it, but they feel held back. What would you say to that someone that wants to be here, but maybe don't feel fully committed or don't know how they would be able to make it happen?
I would say to somebody who thinks that, that, oh, it's just her, it's not me. It is you. It's you. You matter. You're worth pursuing your dreams and becoming all that you can be. I was such a shy little girl in her enclosed space, afraid to dream because I thought my shine would block other people. But it's not true. You deserve it. And because you desire it, it is yours. It is already yours. So dare to step up and come through for nobody else but you.
Beautiful. One last thing, only
I know I did the inspiration thing, but I just have to.
One last thing, and this is not a question, it's a freestyler.
All right.
What's the message that you would love to leave everybody with? It can be a message to your past self, it can be a message to your future self, or just anything that you feel like is on your heart that you would want to let out.
Give it everything you got. Everything you got. Because you are worthy and you deserve it. And you can. And if you were to die tomorrow, make sure that you don't regret a single damn thing.